Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. We are back with our college football best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. If you're new to the channel, though, hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post college football videos every single day. We also have an NBA, college basketball, and NHL video out right now. We're going after 15,000 subscribers, so I'm excited to have you all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap Friday's results for college football, we had a nice day. We went 2-1. San Jose State was actually our members' only best bet. We took an L there. UTSA minus 16.5 was a win. Under 48.5 Purdue and MSU, that was a win. So overall, units-wise and record-wise, both a winning day yesterday. You absolutely love to see it. And we have a nice slate of college football for you guys here today. Let's jump into our first play, which is going to be the over 52.5 in Indiana and Ohio State. Now, this is not a bet that I'm putting money on, this specific one. Everything else I'll be putting money on. This one's a lean because I have a best bet. You get gdmbets.com/picks, website link in the comments below, with my favorite bet of the day, but I wanted to give you guys at least one pick for this game. I like the over in this spot. Ohio State should be able to run all over Indiana. Indiana has an offense that is very, very good. I like them going over this spot, but again, it's a lean, not really much of a pick, so I'm going to take them over in this spot. Next, these are the plays I'm actually putting money on. First off, Kentucky plus 20.5 versus Texas. I like Kentucky going over this number, not going over this number, staying within this number versus Texas. Kentucky has shown they can play with the big boys. They beat Ole Miss. They almost beat Georgia. And Texas has really, I don't know, they've struggled against teams that are actually, good in the SEC. Now, they did smoke they did smoke Florida. But DJ Lagway wasn't playing. I mean, they were a bit dejected the whole time. They couldn't throw the ball. Kentucky's going to be relatively healthy. We're getting 20.5 points. And Texas is 100% looking ahead to Texas A&M. I think Texas win this game by 10 points or so. They win it pretty convincingly. But, I think Kentucky's going to stay within 20. So give me Kentucky plus 20.5 versus Texas here today. Next, I'm going Nebraska money line versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin's on their third string quarterback while we still have Raiola. And Nebraska, I think they're going to get off. I think they're going to get off this losing streak here, man. They're at home. And I think they have a better coach. I think Matt Rule's a better coach than Luke Fickell. I know they have a better quarterback. And honestly, they're at home. And the sharp money day is on Nebraska. Wisconsin, I think it's a very evenly matched game. I think it's a field goal game one way or the other, but I think Nebraska's going to pull it out. We're at home. We have a better quarterback. We have a better coach. So give me Nebraska money line versus Wisconsin. Next, we're going with our system play, baby. We're going Rutgers moneyline versus Illinois. Right now, unranked team is favored against a ranked team. We're going to take the unranked team in this spot. I'm taking them on the money line though, because it's a minus 1.5 spread, and the money line's minus 125. So I'm just going to take them on the money line here. Rutgers. Illinois has not been very good the last few weeks. They've looked a lot. Michigan State looked horrible, but you saw Michigan State last night. They almost fucking lost to Purdue. That's not really much of a compliment towards Illinois. Rutgers, I think, has actually been playing. They've been losing some games, but they've got a really tough-nosed defense. I hate their quarterback though. I will say, I hate Kaliak Mathis. I think he's so bad. I don't know how he's still in college football. I don't know why Greg Schiano decided to pay money for this guy, but I think Rutgers wins this game. I think their run game and their defense is going to take them there, while Illinois just has not looked good over the last 3 to 4 weeks. So give me Rutgers, my line, full system play here. Not a ton of analysis, but I like Rutgers here. Next, going with Louisville, minus 7.5 versus Pittsburgh. The sharp money's all over Louisville here. That's the first thing. Secondly, Pittsburgh started out the year hot. They've lost some games. And Clemson let them get back in that game last week. Clemson should have smoked. That's just what should have happened. But Clemson left them in there by their own stupid mistakes. It wasn't really Pittsburgh playing well. It was more like just Clemson playing so poorly. And Louisville, if they win out and they get some breaks to go their way, you could see them in a really, really nice bowl. I don't think they can get the ACC championship, more than likely. Maybe someone fact check me on that, but they could if some shit goes their way. But I think it'll probably be Miami and FSU, or FSU. My God, SMU, not FSU. God no. But it'll probably be Miami and SMU or Miami and Clemson. But Louisville here versus Pitt. Louisville doesn't have much of a defense. Louisville's defense is actually way better than people think, and I like Louisville's offense. A lot. And again, 7.5, this seems like a trap line. The fact is that when people see this, they see Pittsburgh being a 7.5 point dog, they're going to bet on Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Louisville minus 7.5 here versus Pitt. Next, we're going with Kansas plus 3 versus Colorado. Listen, right now for the year, just so you guys, as I think you guys probably saw on the graphic, but for the year, we're 117 and 83. So for the year, we're 60%. Best bets are 52-3, so over 60% in best bets. We're having a fantastic college football season. The one regret that I have made is I faded Colorado a lot this year. And for early on, it worked great, but recently it hasn't. And I'm about to do it again. And I think it's just because, first off, the sharp money is on Kansas. I'm getting a full field goal, and they're at home. And Colorado is just, they're looking dead through. They're so close to that Big 12 championship. They could make the college football playoff. It wouldn't surprise me if they won today, but the sharp money day is on Kansas, and in a major way. As of right this second, let me pull this up really quick for you guys. As of right this second with Kansas, they are, let me pull this up. Kansas right now is getting a very, very small percentage of the bets, but a very, very good percentage of the money. And they're getting 17% of the bets, while 29% of the money is on Kansas. That is saying something. Plus, Kansas went in and beat BYU last week, which I don't know if you guys watched, but they pretty much dominated that game. Their defense looked good. Their offense wasn't great, but their defense looked great. And Colorado's coming off smacking Utah. So I think there's a possibility here where this is almost like a look-ahead game for Colorado. I think it's almost a game where I think they can overlook it. And I think that if the Kansas offense can look like it did last year, they can win this game outright. Plus, I get +3. So I'm taking Kansas here +3 versus Colorado. It's one of those games you kind of have to hold your nose and bet it, but I like it here in this spot. Now, like I said, just so you guys know, we do have 6 members only best bets, saying on cdnbets.com/picks, website in the comments below. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.